Welcome into La Familia Mista Week 17 Fantasy Football Championship Week Breakdown. It's your boy, the commish. Y'all know me. Sorry for the late vid, but you know what? I'm going through it. I feel bad. I lost, and I let Keenan win. I let the bad man win. And as predicted by everybody, he is absolutely insufferable. But he did win the game. He did win the championship of our league. So congratulations to Keenan and his big win, 79-72. I'm not going over all the who did what because who really cares? It was a terrible matchup between two terrible teams. Somebody had to win. My team let me down. But there's a lot of blame to go around. That whole side of the bracket could have knocked him out at some point. Couldn't do it. Joey, you could have beat me last week and then won a championship. Couldn't do it. I mean, Jesus, what are we doing? We let Keenan win. My Lord. There's a couple of stats I do want to bring up. One that really struck my fancy was that 50% of people who drafted Christian McCaffrey made it to their championship game. Hard pick, I'm sure. Yeah, I know. He's really good at football. Another stat I want to bring up is the fact that everybody in the league, except myself, scored more points than Keenan did this week. Everybody, if they would have made it there, would have beat him. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Champ is a champ. Champ's going to be champing. Also want to send a shout out to James. Congratulations on not being the biggest loser in the league. That honor goes to Matt, and he gets to sing Bump and Grind to us in a video. We need it. We need it now. Couple things to end the season. I want to say, let's remember that fantasy football is about fun. If you win, it's not because you did anything. It's because other people did. It's just a fun game. Let's not take this stuff personal. Let's not get personal in insults. It's fantasy football. Keenan, you had the number one pick, and it worked out for you. That dude is really good at football. That's it. You got lucky there. Joey worked hard this year. Shout out to you, especially with Kupp getting hurt. You had to make a lot of moves to get yourself better, and you turned it into a pretty good year. Graham had a great year. He was led by Travis Etienne early, scoring about 2 touchdowns every single game. Mostert was a big draft pick in his draft, got him late, and he turned out to be great. But he was let down by Patrick Mahomes. He killed you all season long. Vinny had a good year. A lot of big-time wide receivers on his team. And a steal of his draft was Sam Laporta. Again, just not enough to win a championship. Logan had fun all year. He made the playoffs. Joe Burrow injury early in the year killed him, but he still persevered and made his way to the playoffs. Who else? Siobhan. Siobhan had a great year. Statistically, she scored a lot of points. Her loss of Anthony Richardson killed her. Tony Pollard stunk at football. But picking up Williams off of the free agent market early on, Kyron Williams was he's going to be a first-round pick next year. Got him in the waiver wires. That's crazy. Dom was led by Amon-Ra St. Brown, and man, that guy is solid. He's just plug and play every week. He just gets the ball and scores. Rachaad White was his steal of the year. Getting him late, he turned into one of the top running backs in the league just because they dumped the ball off to him and just keep giving him the ball. Kelsey met Taylor Swift and fell off a cliff somehow. Had some great games when she was there, and then that was it. He met the age gap. I know Kelsey got traded to Joey and stuff like that, but it's just one of those things. He just didn't meet expectations. Jared had a top QB in Hurts and a top wide receiver in Hill, and had some great players on his team. It's just that they never put it together in the same week enough for him to get consistent wins. Man, I was just saying the other day, I need somebody like Tyreek Hill on my team next year. He was just electric all year long. Great to have him. Paul's strategy on kickers still does not work. Do not put multiple kickers on your team if you didn't know that. Lamar might be the NFL MVP. He definitely is, but he is not the MVP for fantasy football. But I will say that Paul's belief in Isaiah Pacheco turned out to be right, and that was a big pickup for him. James, you put way too much faith in the Jets with Wilson and Cook, and they will let you down every time. That's what they do to us. But realistically, no free agents picked up and no trades this year. You cannot win games in fantasy football like that, and it shows in your record throughout the year. Matt did not start out strong, and then he went on a little run. His belief in old man Adam Thielen late in the draft really paid off. One of the top receivers for many years. But for him, Chubb, Taylor, and Diggs, all three of them were a miss, and that really killed his fantasy football season. And there's not much of a way to recover from that. And then finally, I just want to say now fantasy football is over. Now what? Now you go on about your boring lives with nothing to do and enjoy your families, I guess. Whatever. Who cares? I want fantasy football back now. Ugh. Congratulations again to Keenan. Signing off. This is my last video for a while, and look forward to next season.